AVS Media Demo.
Welcome back to 133.7 FM.
AVS Media
That was Shadow
Demo.
Mozart by Bring Me the Beethoven. This is Freedom Hour with DJ Abraham Lincoln, and I'm here with radio veteran John Guest, who will be assisting me in answering your questions about what is and isn't appropriate in the workplace.
Hello, John.
AVS Media
My
Demo.
name's not John.
Okay, John.
Anyway, for the next hour, we will be accepting calls, so feel free to call us. Tell us your stories, and we will answer any question you ask. Let's start with Edmund on line 1.
Hello, John.
AVS Media Demo.
My name. How did you get that wrong?
Don't worry about him. He's been at this job for 17 years. He doesn't take breaks.
Sorry, John.
Well, anyway, I'm Edmund and I work in retail. I'm calling
AVS
about
Media
a
Demo.
problem with my boss.
Tell me more.
My boss has been favouring another employee lately due to their family background. Me and all the other employees at my worksite have gotten sick of it, but we don't know what to do. What should I do?
Well, Edmund,
AVS
if you
Media
feel that your
Demo.
employer is violating your rights, then you could always express your concern with your boss. I'm sure they will be willing to comply. If that doesn't work, you could always inform your local safety committee representative about the violation.
AVS
All the other
Media Demo.
employees that you are working with send in their complaints, then the problem will surely go away.
Thank you. I'll get right on to that.
Okay, goodbye, Edmund.
Goodbye.
All right, we have Ollie on
AVS
line two.
Media Demo.
Ollie, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Have you got a question or a story to tell the listeners?
Yeah, I do in fact have a story and then a question. When I used to work at RGA, everything was going well until I made the decision to get my
AVS Media
It was
Demo.
only little and covered by a short sleeve shirt. And then I asked my boss if I could get a throat tattoo. And we planned to get a white rose to represent my English background and my grandmother, and the boss said it was fine. I got the tattoo and went to work the next day, and we had a new manager from another store.
AVS Media Demo.
Shift was going well until the visiting boss saw my tattoo. She told me to cover it or go home, and I didn't understand what the problem was, as my boss told me it was fine. She said go home and that she was docking my pay. My boss never told me that I wasn't allowed a throat tattoo, as he allowed it.
AVS Media Demo.
What is the problem with tattoos to show?
Well, that's quite an interesting story. Tattoos in the Australian workplace have been an issue for quite a while. There is a rule regarding tattoos that can be seen at work. It depends on the tattoo as to whether
AVS Media
or
Demo.
not. Most trade jobs allow tattoos without a problem, but jobs involving suits or dealing with higher class of people demand that you have no visible tattoos.
That's very helpful. Thanks, guys.
AVS
All
Media
right,
Demo.
now we're on line 3 with Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey. Do you have a question about the workplace?
Yes, I have a question about workplace safety and the lack of said safety at my work site. My query is, does an employer have to supply face masks to employees?
AVS Media Demo.
Well, of course. Asbestos is a very hazardous substance that requires advanced safety equipment to be properly dealt with.
Well, my employer seems to believe otherwise.
I like hazards.
You should
AVS
contact a
Media
workplace safety
Demo.
representative. Not supplying any safety equipment for such a dangerous job is a huge violation of the professional standards that should be held in the workplace and your general rights altogether.
Thank you. Hopefully I can get that guy arrested.
AVS
and
Media Demo.
You should see a doctor about the asbestos.
Bye.
Okay, we'll be right back after these messages.
AVS Media Demo.
Okay, we're back for the Freedom Hour with DJ Abraham Lincoln, and I'm here with the guest who will be
AVS
talking
Media
about
Demo.
sexual harassment in the workplace.
Sexual harassment is a large problem in the workplace and is quite common with young people. Most of the time it is an accident. They don't mean it in a certain way, but other times it's
AVS Media Demo.
someone tells you not me now doesn't mean they're playing hard to get.
That's exactly right, surprisingly. Now we have Foxy Cleopatra on line 4. Foxy Cleopatra,
AVS
you have an
Media
example
Demo.
of sexual harassment, don't you? That's right. There was this really creepy guy that I worked with. He asked me out one night after work and I said, hell no. He didn't stop. He constantly asked me if I wanted to go get coffee or go out to dinner. He kept
AVS
asking and
Media
I kept
Demo.
saying no. I had enough and I told my boss. He just said, oh, he does that with every girl. It's nothing to worry about. It got so bad that I left my job. What should I have done? If it continued and the
AVS
boss did
Media
nothing,
Demo.
then you should have contacted WorkSafe and they would come down and do something about it. They would come down to your work and evaluate your situation. If you felt the need, you could possibly press charges on your employer. Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
AVS Media Demo.
Ah, we have another caller on line 5 who doesn't seem to have a name. Hello, Dr. Lorenzo von Matterhorn, at your service. What do you mean? You called us? That I did.
AVS
Well,
Media
do you have a
Demo.
question? Yes. Well, what is it? My passion for the job. She is lost. Your passion? She is calling for me. Searching.
AVS Media Demo.
Are you even a doctor? My PhD is in dance. Dance? Yes, dance, the movement of love. I craved for it once before, but
AVS Media
now
Demo.
she escapes me. Well, what happened? It all started many years ago at the peak of the Swiss mountains. Immediately after my birth, I was tossed into a basket and thrown into the river. For hundreds of miles,
AVS
I rode
Media
the
Demo.
pristine alpine glacier melts until I came across a young Milanese woman. She would later become my adoptive mother. Can we go a bit forward? Very well. The night
AVS
of
Media
Fiesta.
Demo.
It was a brisk summer's evening. The sun was long since set and the moon was just creeping above the evergreens. I recall seeing a bluebird nest itself on a branch. Oh, how it hummed.
AVS Media Demo.
Could we not go into so much detail, please? Fine. I was dancing passionately with Miss Senorita when suddenly a man walked up to me and said, Se verá como un niño.
AVS Media
I could not
Demo.
stand such insolence, so we danced the night away. I almost beat him until I fell with my career, and now I'm lost.
AVS Media Demo.
Well, could you not wallow in the past? It will get you nowhere. Look to the future and keep moving forward. Gracias, mi amigo.
AVS Media Demo.
Let's move on to our final caller for the night on line 6, Declan. Hello, Declan. How are you tonight?
Meow, I'm very good. Well, bad. My employee's performance this quarter has been awful. Those terrible cats hiss.
Well, have they violated
AVS
any of their
Media
responsibilities
Demo.
as an employee?
Yes, Edmund has been a terrible cat hiss.
Wait, did you say
I'm sorry if I'm interrupting anything, but I tried to ask my employer to stop disrespecting me, but he just changed the topic.
Ah, Edmund, we need to have a little chat. Is now a good time?
AVS Media Demo.
This term has been awful, you terrible cat hiss. Oh, come on, Declan, the whole market has been terrible. Everyone's been suffering. Boo Boo is up on all of his accounts. Well, Boo Boo creeps me out. Boo Boo is a wonderful employee and one of this company's greatest.
AVS Media
Hang on, can we
Demo.
go back for a few seconds?
Meow. Boo Boo, Edmund hasn't been doing all this well this quarter. I was thinking you could, set him on the right path. Declan, we should really hit the park.
AVS Media Demo.
Sure. Edmund, this phone line represents life. I find talking to be quite relaxing. Are you listening, Edmund? This is possibly important stuff. Whenever I talk to Declan, he always cuts out.
AVS Media Demo.
Itself a few hours ago. I've had to keep going manually with my mind.
Do you need to go to a hospital?
No, I think I'm going to go to the park and hunt mice. And then perhaps things will seem clearer.
Goodbye.
AVS Media Demo.
Okay, then. So, what was your problem, Edmund?
I don't know anymore. I might just change jobs to something healthy.
Yeah, I think
AVS
I'm going to
Media
go and
Demo.
rethink my life.